I don't even know who this director is. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and for this week on the live stream, we're doing a bang bang of Jack Frost and Jack Frost. And up first, we're doing Jack Frost from 1997. Now I know what you're thinking. It's Jack Frost. It's a kids movie, right? The one with Michael Keaton? Nah.
That was 98, homies.
That was 98. This one came before it. Arguably, the Michael Keaton one copied their homework.
You know, I was thinking probably the big studios were like, that movie was kind of,
kind of whack.
Kind of hit.
Oh, wow. Okay, sleeper hit. So this movie sucks, right?
It's considered a cult classic.
Well, yeah, but like so is The Room, and The Room sucks. Yeah. You know?
But it's so bad. It's good to people.
I think so as well. I think it's so bad, it's good.
I think it had the chance to be. I don't think it took enough risks. I think if it would have gone a step further, it would have been like, oh, this is wild, you know?
But you're comparing it to movies you've seen now, dude.
No. I put myself in the mind of a Greg Jennings, okay? I was like, all right, it's 1997. I just caught the ball. I got to run with a broken leg. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't do enough. I've seen shittier B movies that try to do something more that are just better. And I think this is just a little too tame. Just a tiny bit too tame.
I think the thing that holds it back is they don't show kills really, which is weird. Like, because it's rated R, but they kind of cut away from a lot of kills. Like, you don't see the little kid's head flop off. Like, you see like him get stabbed later on, the other like teenage boy, but it's like it's not even like you see it kind of after the fact.
But you don't like that kill?
No, I just want to see the kills. Like it's not really showing the kills.
I think that one is like reminiscent of like a Michael Myers kill, you know. And I think
the wall.
I like seeing the brain come through the wall. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I think most of the kills, it's like, oh, this is kind of whack. This is what we're doing. Like that's not very cool. What's up?
I think the wackest kill is the bathtub kill.
Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
That one makes no sense to me.
It's like a sexual assault then a kill, which is weird. Like,
which is never cool, never fun. Never ever fun to see in a movie. Really don't like that.
Yeah.
And it's like that's her first role, like Shannon Elizabeth, which is kind of crazy because like she's the biggest person in this.
She's great.
Like because 2 years later she went and did American Pie, but it's like wow, it's kind of crazy. Like
I'm telling you, dude. the studios were like, dude, Jack Frost 1997 did a lot of cool shit. I'm gonna jack their idea.
I mean, they got a sequel, like, so clearly there's enough, like, in the DVD sales, like, or was it DVDs at the time?
Yeah, it would have been
97?
DVDs. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, like, because it got a sequel, and then the third movie was in limbo. I don't think it ever happened. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
No.
But, like, there's enough of a following where enough people like it, which I think is crazy. But I think it's the so bad it's good, not like it's actually, oh no, this is misunderstood. I think he looks cool, like the snowman.
Yep.
Yeah. I in my head, I thought the arms were kind of a little weird because I was so used to the sticks of the other Jack Frost.
Of every
that
other,
is true.
of like
Yeah.
almost every other snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does,
Doesn't-
But I was like, you know,
Uh,
whatever.
Doesn't it, like, the Rudolph stuff, does snowman have full arms?
so
like,
Frosty is more. Frosty the snowman even has legs, bro. He doesn't just
Oh,
have
shit.
full arms.
okay,
He
yeah,
is-
he's like a full body.
Yeah, he's fully
He's a
mobile.
humanoid.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
a marshmallow man.
Yes, he's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I guess it's kind of weird that the movie we're talking about next has the stick arms. You know,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
that's like
Because
out of the ordinary.
The
Yeah, I
direct,
mean-
like, I guess where they got the idea from is the original Frosty the Snowman. Is that an old show, right?
No, Jack Frost. I think this is like the story of Jack Frost, isn't it? Like the
But I thought
character?
Jack Frost was the icy dude, not like a snowman.
You're thinking of
Jack Frost is a personification of frost, ice, snow, sleet, winter, and freezing cold. He is a variant of Old Man Winter, who is held responsible for frosty weather, nipping the fingers and toes in such weather, coloring the foliage in autumn, and leaving fern-like patterns on cold windows in winter.
Mm.
Why even call it Jack Frost?
Yeah.
It
The
maybe-
domain went up for open that year, and they're like, you know, fuck it, let's make a slasher.
But I feel like this is probably, I mean, it's like a mythological thing, right? So you can't have domain over myths.
But I think because they couldn't call either of them Frosty the Snowman. I
Is
think that's
Frosty
what it,
does somebody own Frosty the Snowman?
I would think so, because if not, why not just call it Frosty the Snowman?
Yeah.
Right, or Frosty the Dead Man or some shit like that, you know? Like change it
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Like, I feel like Jack Frost is, because it is like mythical, they can use it. Like, both of them could use it.
Yeah.
I feel like Frosty the Snowman has to be
yeah.
trademarked or something.
Yeah, DreamWorks owns Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because that's what this is. This is what these movies are. They're Frosty the Snowman. They're not
Right.
Jack Frost. Because like it's in one of those old movies where Jack Frost, and it's even I think in the Santa Claus movies with like Tim Allen.
No, it's a different DreamWorks movie. It's Rise of the Guardians has. Oh no, Jack Frost is in the Santa Claus movies. You're right. He's in the third one, and
The
he's
third
Yeah, he's
one,
in
I
the third
think.
one.
Yeah,
yeah, and he's an icy boy.
he is. Yeah, Martin Short plays him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the recommendeds after I watched this one.
Oh really?
We gotta watch the Ginger Dead. They got 3 movies, I guess.
Oh no! Have you ever seen the trailer for the Ginger Dead?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
Even worse than Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Hands
Yeah.
down worse than Jack Frost.
Yeah. I mean, we still gotta watch Santa Slay, so you know we're still.
We still should probably watch Jack Frost. There's another
Wait, which
Jack
one?
Frost on
Oh
Amazon.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this one has a sequel though too. Like,
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Man, fuck
shit.
the sequel.
What if the sequel's better though?
No way.
You don't think so?
Michael Cooney, he wasted all his magic on this one.
I think he was maybe just heating up on this one. You know, I don't know if we want to say he wasted all of his shit, but I think
Bro, you can't tell me that initial shot of him transforming into a snowman was fucking wild.
it was
And
cool.
all that
but
all
Go
that
ahead.
makeup, all that physical.
I feel like
But
the
my-
only problem with it is that we've seen it better in Hellraiser. The original
My thing,
Hellraiser
though-
did it better.
any movie, I don't care how bad it is, could have moments.
Oh
Like-
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like my thing is like I'm not letting this off. Like because it has a 0% the second one.
Ooh. But
No
how
one's
many,
reviewed it though. Come on.
how many votes?
6.
Ah,
6.
come on, we can get it
Exactly.
up there.
Audience 29.
That's not bad.
5,000.
Could be worse.
5,000.
5,000. Yeah. The original has 16%, 19, and 31, 5,000.
See, so it's on par. It's on par with the
Yeah.
first movie. Then that's not
Same
bad.
shit.
Yeah.
Still shit. Still terrible. Still absolute trash bin.
Still could have been better.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you think it deserves cult classic? Like
No.
that is the question.
No, because these exact movies are a dime a dozen. I don't think this thing
Yeah.
does anything different from any other. Like Thanksgiving is arguably a better B movie because it is more original. You know, this one is just it's killer Frosty Snowman. You know,
But which ones came out first? I feel like it's one of the first ones to do this, though.
no. I'm looking it up. Go ahead, keep
like a
talking.
mythical slasher movie. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, because like the ones I could think of, like the Santa Claus ones, like I feel like they all came out after. Like I don't know if any that came out, like at least the ones I've seen. I haven't seen anyone that predate this '97 one. Like of all these like Christmas horror stuff.
I mean, I don't even know what the list looks like. I
I'm
can't
d-
even think of any off the top of my head.
Don't worry,
I
I'm
mean, it's a
looking it up.
lot of bad. It's a lot of bad, dude.
Yeah, it's
it's
just
like,
a lot of doo-doo movies.
it's stuff that you're never gonna see like on your own. Like this is like I'm watching.
Yeah, how'd you find this movie? Or like,
Have
Oh,
you
so
never
there was-
seen like the poster for this, Eric?
The poster is actually pretty
No.
like well known,
Mm-hmm.
but not only that, there was like I don't know if it was a lawsuit or something, but I think someone like sued Blockbuster because they went to rent Jack Frost for the kid or whatever, and then they thought it was the other one, but then they got this
no.
movie and it like scarred their kid or some crap like that. Not really, but like that's what the lawsuit said. I'm pretty sure that's the story behind it.
So Silent Night, Deadly Night is the movie. So that movie came out in 1984, and that's the one
Okay.
where the kid goes crazy and becomes a slasher because like Santa Claus gave him coal or some stupid shit like that. But that movie is a better movie and more deserving of a cult classic status for sure.
And it definitely predates this one, and it's
Yeah.
like it was received better too,
Yeah,
like in general.
yeah,
And it
that
also goes
poster
on to have a franchise.
for that Silent Night, Deadly Night looks fucking hard.
It's
I
yeah,
know,
it's a
dope.
dope poster. You're talking about the one where the arms coming out through the
Yeah.
it's fire.
Chimney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just because like I don't like the best movie, but it's not. It's because not even a bad movie. Is the thing is Violent Night. So like I'm trying to think of other movies that are like bad though. Like because Violent Night's good.
Well, Thanksgiving is one of them. Or you're talking about just horror or,
I'm thinking
or
like
Christmas
I'm thinking
movies.
Christmas. Yeah.
So I have a list of 45, but like not very many of them are like B horror movies. It's like actual attempts at making a really good movie, you know?
yeah, because like the Krampus stuff is like they paid $30 million. Like it's okay, but like it's not a B movie. It's like a full-fledged film.
Right. Yeah.
Now some of those other Krampuses down the line, but they don't have cult classic status. They're just bad movies.
Yeah, they're just dog shit.
Yeah.
I guess I went into this expecting absolutely
For sure,
worst
yeah.
movie, and then that first scene kind of surprised me. I was like, oh shit, this like lack of CGI, all makeup. I'm like, oh shit, I kind of fuck with this.
I mean, yeah, they kind of had to though, right? Like we don't know what the budget on this movie is, but I don't think they had any CGI budget.
Yeah,
No
it
way.
doesn't say anything about
Big,
budget.
right? I just think like based on what it is, like it's bad. Like we're not saying this movie is good, but like for what it is, I'm like, you know what? I can see the charm. I can see why people have been like, hey, like watch this. Would I tell anybody to watch this? We're gonna find out.
I mean, you
later.
told us to watch it, dude.
Yeah, but we don't matter. He's talking about somebody whose opinion he actually cares about.
Yeah,
Somebody whose
dude,
time he values.
I made you guys watch the Spider-Man fanfic. Do you think I care about what
I'm
you guys?
still very not happy
Oh
about
my
having to have
God.
seen that movie.
Like, come on now.
Um,
I need reasons to watch these bad movies. Like, if not, I would never watch them.
I guess
So-
the mean one would be a good one, but I've never seen that one. Like, it could be
I've
potential
also never
like
seen it, but
direct
it is
comparison to this.
on Amazon Prime. I
I've
think you have to
definitely
rent
thought
it.
about watching that for sure.
So the director said that so he stated that Identity, another film he wrote, had a budget of $30 million, while Jack Frost was made for the cost of that movie's catering budget.
Oh,
What the fuck? So like $3,000.
30 grand. It's probably that is great. For 30 grand, this movie's kind of fire.
This movie's a hit.
I mean, yeah, if you're really saying like, because the other Jack Frost is 40 to 85 million.
Yeah.
So like,
They
if you're
lost
telling
heavy.
me they legitimately made this movie for like under $1 million,
100% under $1 million for sure.
Yeah, 100% under $1 million.
like we're probably not even saying 500,000, right?
Shit, under $500,000. Yeah.
No, yeah, they made this for $250K. Easy. Half the people in this movie, I think, they're like, I'm a star, and
Like,
just
they're-
were in it, you know?
These are all like lifetime Hallmark movie actors. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some like big actors that do Hallmark stuff now, but like this is like TV like actor movies. They're not.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I did think some of the shots were kind of creative, like where they like the one that sticks out is like all the water shots where it's like looking through water, like
Mhm.
you're like under the water looking up. Some real Breaking Bad shit.
Yeah, but then they
Yeah,
reused it, you know?
Yeah, they did kind of overuse it.
They
the first
did.
time, I was like, "This shit's fire."
Second
I
The
thought it was
fourth
a cool-
time,
I thought it was a cool concept though, of like how they're like, oh hey, how does he get in and out? Because I couldn't understand it at first. I was like, what the heck? But like he dissolves and resolves. I thought that was pretty
it
cool.
was giving me some heavy Terminator 2 vibes. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a cool lore thing.
Yeah.
Apparently the reason they're not making it is because of the death of one of the actors in the movie.
Oh, gotcha.
I think it was the guy
Oh,
who played the sheriff.
It is the sheriff, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
Yeah, well,
And that means he's in the second one as the main character again.
yeah, he is.
And that movie came out in 2000. Like they waited 3 years and were like, let's do it again.
Let's run it back.
That one was direct to video. Was this one not direct to video?
I'm assuming it had to have had a theatrical release, right? I can't find anything
Which one?
about the theatrical release, but the first one.
No, it says direct to video on the wiki.
Really? For the first movie? I can't see it anywhere. Dead air, dead air,
I think
dead
it's
air.
crazy that no, it was direct to video.
Okay.
Direct to video, black comedy slasher film written by the
Michael Cooney.
Michael. Yeah. I love how they say this has a cult following though. It's so crazy to me.
Who does?
He has
who,
to,
what
though,
does?
The thing does. The Wikipedia.
Wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think if they showed more killing, I thought it would be better. The thing I thought was crazy is how the kid put antifreeze in the nuts or whatever. I was like, oh dude,
No,
he's gonna
not
kill
the
his
nuts.
dad.
He was wild.
That was oats. He made his dad
oats, yeah, whatever,
oatmeal
yeah.
and made it
Yeah.
with antifreeze. Bro,
So
what? What are you doing?
yeah,
This is a dumbass kid.
like I understand what
kid's
he
the
was
worst.
thinking, but he was trying to kill him. He was trying to poison him. He is a murderer. That guy, the other dad was right. But also too, I don't know if I was the only one thinking this. So he just got shanked up, right? And they're just like in a thing of like antifreeze.
I was also thinking that.
Like that dude with an open wound, and then they're like hugging and kissing on each other. It's like you guys have antifreeze all over you.
In their eyes. It doesn't matter
In
if
their
it comes.
mouth.
It
That
came in.
kid swallowed some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dad swallowed some.
The
Like,
dad just had an open wound.
yeah, I think the open wound
I'm less
might
worried
be
about
fine.
the open wound.
It's
yeah.
it's ingesting it that's the problem, and like in your eyes, because your skin will even be fine. I think, but like when it hits the dangly thing in the back of your throat, that's a fucking problem. You got to call a
That
poison
is.
specialist. You know,
Yeah, when it's in your stomach, you're fucked.
that's it, dude. Yeah, you're just donezo. Yeah, I saw that, and I looked back at Alex and was like, they're just dead, right?
Yeah.
They live in a remote town. They don't have nothing to wash out nobody's eyes. Come on. Yeah, no.
And I love how they all just shit on the FBI agent. You're like, idiot, you don't know that we're in the middle of Scrampton or whatever the fuck it was called?
Scoopton? Yeah, whatever the fuck this town was
Yeah,
called.
buddy, we can't drive up these things, buddy.
What are you,
So-
dumb?
So it's more about being ingested, like you guys said. The thing that could be the issue could cause chemical burns. Like,
Oh, okay.
He'll be all right.
I mean, they were really in it. It was all in their coat and shit. The kid, he deserves to die, though. Let that motherfucker burn. I don't care. But
Yeah.
the dad, he fought off a killer fucking Frosty Snowman, dude.
He's a savior.
He's a star. I
Yeah,
think
He's
he
the
was-
best sheriff they got.
truly
he
the best
couldn't
lawman
shoot,
this
though.
town's ever seen.
Yeah, but overall, this movie kind of sucked, right?
I
You know,
almost fell
I-
asleep during one of the parts.
Yeah.
During the
I
sexy part,
initially thought-
actually. Go ahead, Eric.
Oh wow! I initially thought it was kind of good, but now that we delve deep into it, you guys maybe see the light. It is shit. It is the same old, same old.
The only problem is they tried to do a Freddy Krueger thing, but he wasn't funny. Or he tried to do
Yeah.
like a Child's Play Freddy Krueger type of thing, but his
Yeah.
jokes were just whack. Like,
And
don't
he's
even
a
try to be
horror.
funny.
It is a horror comedy, and do you think it's better if it was straight up horror?
No. No
like
way.
it had to have the comedy. It
I
had to
think-
have the.
Yeah, low budget stuff like this. Because how am I going to take a killer snowman seriously? You know?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, I can't. I literally would not have.
What
He
was
got-
the
He got
thing?
beat by fucking antifreeze.
Right.
Go ahead.
What was the thing where they go into the thing and they're like knocking on the doors, and then the one lady's like, "Oh, that's my husband."
I
did
don't
you-
know. Well, they were in a curfew, right? So they were supposed to go inside
You're
and
saying
like
like in
lock
that
the
big
doors.
meeting? Yeah.
No,
They're in
no,
that
no.
big meeting hall.
No, not in the meeting hall. So it was towards the end of the movie. The sheriff is running down the hall banging on doors, and Jack Frost is like waddling towards him, and he bangs on a door, and some woman is like, "That's
Oh,
my husband."
I see. I
I think
'Cause-
was it supposed to be a lady just cheating on her or cheating?
I'm like, is it his is it his wife? Because his wife comes out later with the priest.
No. That's not his wife. His wife loyal.
I don't, but like, so because that's one of the reasons. Because I had to look why this was rated R. Because I was like,
They
oh,
say
it's,
the F word like 4 times.
yeah, but I'm like,
And it's
for
because
being
of the
rated R,
opening
y'all
scene,
should
dude.
have made
That
it way
opening
more
scene is
gruesome.
bloody as
Yeah.
fuck.
It should have been more gruesome. But like, I mean, the cursing is what got them the R. If they wouldn't have cursed, they would have been a PG-13, even with
Yeah.
butt. PG-13.
Well, also they get it for like because you see like a half a second of her side boob. It gets like for nudity.
Do you see a half a second of side boob?
That's like because I looked it up. That's what it says on the little thing. Like
On
look up
IMDb?
why it's rating. Yeah, why it's rated for that way.
Huh.
It's like gore. And then like some of the scenes is like the sexual innuendo jokes, stuff like that. Innuendo.
I mean, they were like literally watching her disrobe. I feel like that's
Yeah.
enough. Oh no, that's
That was a funny
PG-13.
scene though.
What,
Yeah,
when
but I'm
old
like,
dude
man-
got blue balled?
No, when they were like getting ready to like do it, and they all like take off like 20 layers of clothes.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit was funny as fuck.
That was funny. I liked it. It gave me like scary movie like stuff like that type of vibes. I liked it.
Yeah. It was like a little gag.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find anything else about this movie, and I can't.
Yeah.
Who's the main killer? Norm Macdonald? What was his name?
Not Norm
Not Norm
McDonald.
Macdonald.
Scott McDonald.
gonna
Scott
say.
MacDonald.
Dude, only like 5 of these people have actual like wiki pages.
And he has one, boy.
And like the crazy part is only 2 of them have like pictures.
That's how you know if it's
Hey,
big
he
or
was-
not.
Yeah.
He was in Call of the Wild in 2020.
As what? As a like
I don't know.
yeah,
A killer. I don't know.
a killer. I'm trying to yeah, I don't know.
I guess
Go ahead.
I guess so. It says also too. Writer Michael Cooney revealed that he was also served as a director for this film, but they couldn't afford another director, so he's not like on as a director.
Good, you don't want this as a directing credit, dude. Bad enough you wrote it,
No.
you fucking chimp.
But that's like crazy. Like that's how you know how like because they had to pay him. They couldn't afford his minimum as a director, and he probably hadn't done anything. Like they couldn't afford that minimum.
So this Identity movie that he was talking about, it's got John Cusack, Ray Liotta,
That's a
Amanda
cast.
Peet, Alfred Molina. This movie's kind of
Is-
What the
stacked.
fuck?
Is it good?
I
Wait a
don't know.
minute.
It might be. Roger Ebert gave the film 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 4 stars. I've seen a lot of movies
Bro,
that are
you're right,
intriguing
though,
for the
dude.
first 2 acts and then go on autopilot with the formula ending. Identity is a rarity. A movie that seems to be on autopilot for the first 2 acts and then reveals that it was not with the 3rd act that causes us to rethink everything. Apparently, this dude knows how to write a movie. Like, he just can't direct to save his life.
Yeah, he has some good concepts.
You're right, Joe. He was just cooking it up for this one, and then he He paid it off with Identity.
See? Because, I mean, what are his other movies, Tiny?
So then the movie after Jack Frost 2 has to be a banger as well.
No, the movie after Jack Frost 2 is Identity.
Identity has a 63% at 170 reviews and a 75% with 1,000 plus, or 100,000 plus.
See, that's
That's
not
well
bad.
received. No, that's well received for sure.
He put out the
Bro.
movie Shelter in 2010, though, and that's got a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. So he's real hit
So
or miss.
Identity's probably his best film then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy though? It's a mystery thriller horror. It's only an hour and a half. Like that's
It's
kind
a
of
quick
crazy.
mystery.
Yeah.
Usually those are like 2:30 at least.
Yeah, we solved that real fast.
They couldn't give him the hours because he was still not known.
Yeah, so Identity is the only movie he has that is not rotten.
The key thing with Identity, it seems from the critics' consensus is the twist. It is going to either impress you or not. Like, so if it impresses you, you'll like the movie. If it doesn't impress you, you probably won't like the movie.
Oh, it's got Dr. Cox from what's it called?
Scrubs.
Scrubs. Dang, this movie might be
I've
a
heard of
watch.
this movie. Like I've seen this like on Netflix or something. Like I didn't watch it, but like because John Cusack, I've seen like this trailer, like
Really?
picture. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
like John
Man, what
Cusack.
haven't you seen, dude?
he be out there scrolling through Netflix, dude. He's-
And he wrote because he wrote this, right?
yeah, he wrote everything he's ever done.
Yeah, because you know who the director of that movie is?
I do not.
James Mangold.
Oh, that's why it's good.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Logan, Ford vs Ferrari. Like that's why. Yeah, and that's why I was like, why have I like seen about this movie? But it's totally because the director.
I mean, that he
Shit.
could make a doo-doo script into a good
That's the-
movie, you know?
This movie is that because James Mangold. If he wasn't on, if it was someone else, this movie.
Or it also
terrible.
says James Mangold is uncredited for the writer of Identity.
Oh, he rewrote it.
So he probably he
Yeah,
probably
he fixed
rewrote the
that,
shit
yeah.
out of it.
So
Michael Cooney had the idea. He threw it
Yeah.
out there. He just needed somebody else to spike it.
because this is probably like James Mangold's worst movie, which is Old Boy's best movie, which is
No,
funny.
I think he has.
Does he have some stinkers?
His worst movie is The Sweetest Thing, starring what's her name from The Mask? Blonde lady.
Oh, I've seen The Sweetest Thing.
Of course, I'm
That's
not
James
surprised.
Mangold.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on his filmography.
The Sweetest Thing. It's
Oh,
there.
there's an
like-
actor in it.
No, he's the director.
With Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz is her name.
Yeah, I've seen that movie. It's like
He didn't direct that.
No,
Not Roger
Oh.
Gumbel.
why did he? What?
oh, he's an actor in it.
He's a Dr. Greg in it.
That's arguably worse. What are you doing?
His worst movie though is Night and Day, like night as like a night.
Oh, another Cameron Diaz joint.
Oh, so she's
Damn.
that one's got Tom Cruise in it.
You're thinking of that maybe.
No.
no. But like it pops up as his lowest rated.
Yeah,
on
that's
his
the
thing.
problem is that it says highest rated movies and then it shows The Sweetest Thing. Maybe because that's the only thing he's ever like been in.
Yeah, because like Girl Interrupted, he directed and screenwrote has a 53, but like and has 84 by audiences. I've seen that movie, like, and I think it is good. Like it's one of those things where it's like
Oh, Angelina Jolie is in it.
there's just some of these movies where like I think it's closer to the audience than the critics. But I mean lately he's been good. He didn't come off the gates hot.
Shit,
is more
Winona
than we
Ryder's
could-
in that, dude.
That's more than we could ever say for Michael Cooney, who has truly never been hot. My man has been lukewarm at best his
He
entire career.
He came close to it a little bit on Identity through proxy, you know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was VPN into the greatness. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
They gave him director screenwriter on his IMDb for Identity though. Mangold.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably like the Writers Guild who was like, "Bro, you're not a writer. Shut up."
But how do you make a mystery thriller that's an hour 30 though?
I mean, they make
It's a quick
mystery
mystery, dude.
or they make like mystery short stories. You know?
Yeah, but like if you're gonna do feature length, like I feel like
I mean, you're thinking
But
of
if-
like fucking the greats, though. You're thinking of
Right, like Knives Out.
Knives Out. Yeah.
Mhm.
But think about it like this: if it's only an hour and a half, you cut out all the fluff. It's straight mystery and thrills, and that's it.
Mhm.
How you
We
gonna
might have to
dead
watch
air?
it one day.
I mean, you know what? If we ever let you get the reins ever again, if you ever earn that, yeah, we'll watch it. Because
Hey,
after,
man.
Yeah, you're on timeout, dude.
yeah, after this week, I don't know, man. This
But
is
we knew,
rough.
it's not like we thought this movie was going to be good. I don't think we went into this thinking we were going to see two bangers. I think we knew both movies were bad.
I honestly did think this movie was going to be kind of good. I had high
You're
hopes.
wild,
silly for that.
Joey.
You're
You're
silly.
They, B movies. I like a good B movie. Something weird, something funky is fun. This just wasn't funky enough. They had the hi hat and nothing else. No other part of the drum. They were just hitting the hi hat for an hour and 40 or hour 20 or whatever. It just
They
could have
were.
been better. I needed it to just be a little bit better, be funnier, be gorier.
I don't think it could have. Like, I think they did the best they could.
I think instead of Boy throwing Jack Frost up, wouldn't it have been cooler if Jack Frost just exploded out of him?
Would have.
It would have
I
been
did
so
think
much
that
cooler.
was cool.
Kills. If they were showing kills, that would have happened.
Yeah, 100%. They just
But the budget limited that.
didn't have the money for it. So don't make the movie. I don't know, man.
Oh, okay.
Or wait.
Or
Like,
just
wait till you
wait.
get funding.
Yeah, start selling some more crack or do whatever you gotta
Start
do.
lobbying or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there you go.
Honestly.
Get the U.S. Senate to not be as hard on cigarettes or whatever.
Dude, put someone's kid in it that just wants their kid to be an actor and get
Yeah.
all the budget.
Just don't pay your extras. Don't feed the actors.
I mean, in 97, they weren't. Like,
No,
there's no way they
97,
were.
they were not. Yeah. All right. I think we've poo-pooed on this movie enough. I think we're good to move forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Questions. You know what? I'm interested. I want to hear what's your guys' favorite part of Jack Frost 1997. Whichever order, whoever is ready.
When they got real creative with the hairspray or whatever it was.
Oh, everybody's so creative. Everybody's so creative.
Yeah, I was like, how are they gonna keep it going? And like, oh, tape. Oh,
But like, there's not enough in that can, right? Those cans would have
No
stopped
way.
so
yeah,
fast.
those are unlimited cans.
And they would have filled up, like, the cells and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have just stayed in.
In just the hallway with all the barred
Yeah.
doors. They're like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, if it was cells, sure, but it's like, no, it's open spaces. I don't know if I have a favorite part.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Boo.
I think if it was anything, it was the scene where they're taking their clothes off because it's just funny and silly.
And it goes on for a
Like-
minute and a half of undressing.
yeah.
Like you can tell like they had a jacket and one clothing underneath, like in the actual scene, and then you get to the actual scene and they have like literally 4 pairs of long johns on.
Yeah, it is literally 4 pairs of long johns. It is. We are not being hyperbolic. It is
Yeah.
4 entire sets of long johns, which is why you'll never need that. Even if you're in the Arctic, two long johns tops. 4
Yeah.
is unnecessary, and
Like-
it wasn't that cold outside. There was no snow on the ground. None.
They were going
There
house to
wasn't.
house too. It's not like they were like they didn't.
Yeah, they're going heated place to heated place.
They had fake snow all over the place.
Oh, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. My favorite part has to be the dad not being mad at his son for trying to feed him antifreeze oats.
That's true love, dude.
That is
But if you're
true
gonna take it on
love.
the killer, I mean, he believed his son when he decapitated someone allegedly. He didn't even second guess it.
He's world's best dad. He's like, couldn't have been my son.
Yeah.
He said it's a snowman. Hey man, that's what he said. I have to
It's a
believe him.
snowman, okay?
I'm not backing up my sons that way. If somebody died, we gotta question you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't defend killers out here.
In '97, you could do that and get away with it, though.
100%. Who's
Like-
got a cell phone?
Kill someone?
Nobody.
Yeah, they got technology like that. There's no cameras.
Bro, you still
Yeah,
have
you're right.
there's still a 50% chance you could get away with a murder today, Eric.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people I could have killed in 97 if I wasn't a baby? At
Yeah,
least
all
6.
all they had to do was move towns, and they would have
I
been.
mean, yeah,
okay.
the Golden State
Yeah.
Killer did run rampant for quite
See?
some time.
Yeah.
They never caught him. What do you mean? I'm
I mean, they
convinced
did catch him, but
No,
yeah.
I'm convinced he's still out there. That was
They
Oh,
just,
only
it's not that
catch
old
the-
man.
nah.
Half the time they catch them is because they want to be caught,
Right,
Like, or they
yeah.
be careless. Like if a serial killer, like in the literally from the dawn of time until about 2000, like
Dawn
wanted
of
to get away,
time?
they literally just had to move town and stop killing, and would never
Not
get
even,
caught.
not even stop killing altogether. Just stop for a month and then start
Yeah.
killing again, you know?
I mean,
that was
kill and
that
leave.
was-
You're good.
Yeah.
that was literally Jack Frost, the killer in this movie.
Yeah. And look
Yeah,
how
'cause they
long
had
it
no
took.
idea at first. Yeah.
If he
It
would have
took-
just relaxed and not been a psychopath, he would have gotten away from that interaction with the cop scot-free. He'd have been like, I
Yeah.
had to piss. I'm sorry, officer. What fine are you going to give me? I'll pay it. Like, it's okay.
Even Jack Frost, when he turned into a snowman, he could have got away with it.
He got greedy,
Yeah.
bro. That's the
Yeah.
number one killer of killers is greed.
Yeah. For real, though. For real.
Greed in the electric chair, I guess.
They want all the glory.
All right, James. I'm sure you got a lot of these. What's your least favorite part?
Oh my god, I had one. I mean, I have a few, but like, there's one I like legitimately was like, I didn't like this. Come back to me.
Eric, go for it. I got mine set up. If you don't
The
have one, Eric.
arms, him having arms kind of threw me off, but I guess that's the norm.
Yeah, that's a you problem. That's not really a problem
Yeah.
with the movie. I'll go out there and say it. I don't think it needs to be said, but the sexual assault kill, not rad. Not cool.
Yeah.
Don't really love that.
That was
Like,
weird.
it's
Very
supposed to
weird.
make him as despicable as possible but it's played as a joke, so it's like it doesn't.
He killed
Like-
a kid an hour before that. He was despicable
Yeah.
in my eyes no matter what. He
Yeah.
pushed a kid in front of a bobsled on black ice. He's bad
Yeah.
dude to me. You don't gotta also
bad
be
dude.
like smash
Yeah.
it. He went full
And that's
fair
why
play
she
on
was
her,
in the
dude.
movie. Like, she
Yeah.
was in the movie just to be a sex symbol.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because that's like what kind of got her career going.
And what she was her entire career, beginning to end.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
She didn't. She died.
No, she didn't.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I'm future proofing the episode.
Oh, fair.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we respect her. R.I.P.
What's
I
your
loved her in American Pie.
American Pie's good too, and she's in Scary Movie. She's
Dude,
great in that.
rest in peace? I hope she has peaceful sleep every night, brother. She doesn't have to die.
Yeah,
I just want her to get good
yeah.
sleep. James, what's your least
Same.
favorite part?
I
I lost
they
it
just need to
again.
show the kills. They gotta just show the kills. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be rated
More
R, like, and I get some of the stuff is like, oh, effects and like budget and stuff or whatever like that. But at least show us, like, use all your ability and stuff to show at least like one good final kill. Like, say
Yeah.
you could do the slow roll because we don't really know what's going on yet. We don't know who it really is. Sure, but like, the only thing, like, they wasted a lot of effects budget, I'm sure, on the head scene where you like see his brains and stuff like that, and then the Jack Frost himself, his like head stuff. So like, they had money. They could have just maybe
Yeah.
used it differently.
I think it was all of
Yeah,
Jack Frost
if-
that cost a lot, though. Just it
Yeah.
cost a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Nightmare on Elm Street can do it for $1 million, this easy could have easily done it.
For sure.
But my thing is, we've seen foreign films that have had budgets like this and do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I think it's because they don't care. I think it's because they're
They
like
actually
this-
kill people over
yeah,
there, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, "Hey, this guy was gonna commit suicide anyways."
You're
we
right.
got
Yeah,
him.
they literally kill him. Yeah, you're right. Like, man, that's a real gunshot wound. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
We just picked him up from the insane asylum, dog. They
and we
got
stole
him
the
over
gun.
there.
We
Yeah,
didn't pay for the gun.
we have a police officer friend. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, cinema score questions. Would we buy this movie physically?
No.
Hell nah.
It's not even in print, thank God, because now I can't waste my money on it.
This movie's probably expensive, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll look it up while I ask the questions, but I'm going to eBay right now to look it up. Would you buy this in the $5 bin at your favorite local establishment?
I wouldn't, but you can.
Not even at the $5 bin.
Yeah, $5 is a stretch for this movie, dude. No way.
Maybe 99
You
cents.
could buy Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness on Blu-ray for $5.
But even then, I feel like if I'm gonna get this movie, you better be paying me to get this out of your shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
No, probably not.
I don't
Because
know.
the
I don't
SA
think so.
probably not.
Yeah, as long as I'm like, everybody look away right now, and then you gotta
Yeah.
look back, maybe. But
I
yeah,
gotta get the disc and scratch like part of it.
scratch the ones with zeros off that.
Yeah, it just skips over it.
Would or could it be made today? Yes, I think it could
I
be
mean,
made,
people are trying to, yeah.
and it could be made better.
I mean, they're still making movies like this, so like it can. Like,
For sure.
because I mean, they were still making it to the 2000s, and then like the mean one you just said, like we haven't
Yeah,
watched
it
it.
just
Like
came
we don't know like if that movie like what it has in it, right?
Yeah,
So I do think like it could. I don't know if they would. I think they wouldn't go the snowman route though. Like, do you think they do a snowman route again?
Yeah,
I think so.
100%. I would.
Mm.
Bro, in the early 2000s, we had a killer doll movie that was a little boy in a
Yeah.
suit. Come on, like we're not afraid to take chances out here. And that movie got 2 theatrical fucking movies in the series. The
Yeah.
second one also came out in theaters. Like, come on. I think right now is the best time to make this movie. There's never been a better time.
Bro, we got a movie about a killer sloth right now.
That is
Oh my
true.
God, there's no way that one's good either, though. You could buy Jack Frost Blu-ray DVD combo Blu-ray by Scott McDonald good for $28. And this is a reputable seller. They
Yeah.
have 2.9 million reviews and 98.1% positive. That's for real. I'll buy it for
I don't know, dude.
$30 right now.
I only
So-
buy for 100% reviewers.
Oh,
The
wow.
mean one is rated R for like the same reasons. So like,
But that's probably gorier. You see someone's
For sure.
jowls get ripped out in that
yeah.
movie.
So like this movie 100% though could be made, and it probably would be better because like if they had money, because I think if they had $1 million, this movie could have been better because the kills would have been better.
$1 million in 97 too? That'll make
Yeah.
a movie,
Shit.
dude.
That
Even
goes far.
today, in $1 million in today's money,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
movie would be fantastic. Well, not fantastic, but like
It would
It
look
decent.
good. It would look
Yeah.
real good.
it would be like the Winnie the Pooh stuff. Like, and there's an audience for this stuff. Like we've seen
Yeah.
because the Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh stuff, the meme
It's
one.
Joey.
Yeah.
No, I never watched that movie.
But like it's just crazy how like these type of movies, like they're so silly and so like outrageous, and like but there's just people love them. There's an audience for them.
Yeah. Is it problematic? Just that one scene.
Just
Yeah,
that one.
they would take that out in the remake.
Yeah, nobody dropped
Or-
slurs. Nobody said the R word. And I'm not talking about the hard R.
Or
I'm talking
do
about the
pull
R
Evil
word.
Dead.
Oh no,
and
just
do the-
recreate it 1-to-1.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That would be bad. I would be like,
Yeah.
this movie sucks because they did not have to do that.
Boycott it.
All right, yeah. The other ones don't really matter. Would you watch this movie again?
No.
I don't know.
Not even with a partner or anything. I
So
don't want
the part
anyone to do
is-
this shit.
Yeah.
The crazy part is like, because we're not like doing that question, but it's like, would this get a sequel? If we had reviewed this in '97, I would say have said no.
I would
but,
have
like,
also said it should not get a
It
sequel.
got
Yeah.
one though, like which
Yeah.
is crazy.
I mean, they teased it, so I would have said yes.
Man, but you could tease anything. We got to tease something at the end of some movie. I can't remember off the top of my head.
What's that movie with Flash Gordon? Is that the one that did it? Where the guy comes up, or
What?
like Skeletor, like, or no, well, not Flash Gordon. He-Man.
Maybe.
It's one of the famous
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
end
It is
credits.
He-Man. It is He-Man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then it
Skeletor
never
comes up or whatever, and then no sequel ever happened again.
Yeah.
So, this could have been like He-Man. And instead it got a sequel that is also a cult classic, probably. Would you recommend? No.
Nah.
Nope.
Never to
Hell no.
anybody. Not even somebody that I dislike. I wouldn't recommend it to them.
I would do that.
Oh, wow.
Because I have to recommend Violent Night if I'm like rated R, like horror, like even though it's more action.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I would
this
say horror
movie,
for that one.
this movie would have benefited from a little bit of action.
Yeah.
Like, it just would have been better.
If this had some crazy fighting scenes, it would have been better.
Dude, could you imagine if Jack Frost knew Kung Fu? Would have been
Dude.
dope.
If he just like gets legs randomly.
If
Yeah,
he like cuts
ahead.
off someone's legs and puts them on himself.
That
Oh
would
my
be cool.
God, that would have made me be like, I respect this movie for taking a shot. But no
Yeah.
shots were had during this movie at
Yeah,
all.
no shots were taken.
All right, rating time. Let me get a rating. Somebody.
I initially rated it a 7,
You're so stupid.
but I just woke up. I saw it. I was half asleep. This movie's a 4.
4 is generous, brother.
It is generous, yeah.
James?
What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman?
No balls.
2 balls.
Oh shit!
Oh.
2 out of 2. You're giving it 100%.
Damn.
You know what? I was leaning towards 5, and then I was like, 5 is so generous, and then I was leaning towards a 1, and I was like, damn, 1 is rough.
Yeah.
But like, this is a 2. This is two doo-doo movies in a series out of 2.
I'll revise mine to a 3.
Oh wow. You're like, I don't want to look like I love this movie comparatively.
Yeah.
All right. That means that Jack Frost 1997 has a Sooner or Later average skewer of 2.33 repeating. And that also means that I'm about to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/Sooner or Later TV for or youtube.com/@Sooner or Later TV for our review of Jack Frost 1997. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social media. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m., don't worry. We upload to all podcasting platforms and to YouTube every Wednesday morning. So tune in for our next review of Jack Frost 1998. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.